Hi guys, Sandy here. In today's video, we're going to talk about probably the biggest mistake that we see with players, both from the back of the court and the front of the court, and almost all players up to quite an advanced level will make this mistake, and that is shot preparation. Yeah, they want to come on the court and they want to do the Vibora, Bandeja or double glass. And the problem is if your shot preparation is not good early, fast into position, then your technique will suffer. So it's really important that you get this side of things right before you move on to the more complicated techniques. Before we start, I'm interested to know whether you think that shot preparation is a problem for you. Now, most of my students, they don't realize it's a problem until we go back and review their videos and we say, look at your body position when the ball is bouncing on your side of the court, and you can clearly see that it's late. Most players don't realize that it's a problem for them. So let us know down in the comments if you're aware of this, or if it's something that you feel like you should go watch a video and check for yourselves. Now, when it comes to the preparation, when we're teaching coaches and we're teaching players, we kind of break this down into 3 steps. So the 3 steps are ready, read, react. Yeah, those are your 3 kind of core elements when it comes to the preparation, and we're going to go break those down now. So the first of those is ready. Now that means your ready position, where you're in a kind of athletic position, weight over your toes, kind of moving forward. The racket at net is slightly more vertical. At the back of the court, the ready position with the racket down, because that's where the balls are relative to the position that you're in. It also means ready, being alert and expecting that ball to come to you. And this is a particular mistake we see at the net, is that players, once the ball goes to their partner, they kind of drop their racket and they end up ball watching, and then the ball comes to them on the next one and they're not alert and expecting that ball. So every single time your opponent's hit, you want to expect the ball to come to you as if you're going to have a shot. Yeah, don't ever kind of go back on your heels and just start ball watching. The next core element is reading. So once you're in a good ready position and you're going to read that next ball, you're reading 3 main areas. Yeah, the first is the game situation, what's happening, who's attacking, who's defending, what type of, kind of court position you're going to be in, whether you need to be forward or back. The second is reading how your opponents are going to hit that ball. How are they shaping up? What type of shot are they going to hit? Are they going to attack it? Are they going to kind of have to scoop it or defend? And the third area of reading is to do with analysing the oncoming ball. Yeah, so looking at the trajectory, saying, right, am I going to have an easy backhand, a difficult backhand? Is it going to be a low ball, high ball, depth, everything like that? Yeah, so if I'm using the example of my ready position for the return, if the ball comes to the right hand side, I can tell straight off their racket if it's going to come towards my forehand or my backhand. So I can prepare really early, because I know if it goes towards the tee, it's going to be a backhand. I'm not going to run around and hit a forehand on that shot. So immediately I can get that racket back. Now we're going to cover a lot of this in the next element, which is react. So when it comes to the third element, which is react, this is kind of the physical side of the shot. Yep. So from your ready position, you're reading what type of situation is occurring. You're seeing the oncoming ball. As soon as they go to hit and you're reading their body shape, that's when you would split step. So that's where we see a bit of overlap with the 2. And you want to kind of pivot and start preparing to the side that the ball is coming to. Yeah. One of the most important things about your preparation when it comes to the physical aspect is getting your racket back early enough. Like I don't know how many lessons I've said to the player, racket back before, racket back early, because that is the problem, is that players are moving with the racket here, the ball is bouncing, and then everything happens at the last minute. And you obviously, if you're rushing that really important part of the shot, then you can't be as accurate as you would be if your racket is back early and prepared. Now, it can be difficult watching World Padel Tour players, because they know, to the millimetre where the ball is going to be going. So for them to take the racket back a little bit slowly and come under the ball like this is a little bit different. If you're learning, you really must get that racket back early, so that all you have to do after that is adjust your feet. If you want to know if this is something that you need work on, The best thing you can do is watch one of your own matches. Yeah, watch one of your own games or get someone to video when you're playing and see what your preparation is like when the ball is bouncing. Yeah, I can't stress the importance of this shot preparation enough. Like, if you can get this area of the game good, then it will be much easier to learn the techniques. Regardless of what the shot is, you will be able to hit better shots if you can prepare earlier. We find this shot preparation so important that when we have our 12-week intensive course with our students, this is the first week of our focus, yeah? We have 6 or 7 videos, we break down all of their matches and technique videos to make sure that they are doing this shot preparation well, because if they're doing this well, then all of the technique and all of the tactics that we cover in that course will be easier to learn. Now, if you're interested in the course, I'll put a link here and also a link down below to a call, and you can just book a call with me and I'll talk you through what we're going to do on the course just to see if it would be right for you, but also if it's right for us. We kind of are quite selective about the players that we have on because we really want to feel that we can transform your game. So if that's something of interest to you, book a call and we can see if that's going to work.